Hey guys, Ben here from the LEGO family, back with my last batch of Stranger Things Season 1 minifigures. This time, I'm going to be showing you how to build 4 adults. Chief Hopper, Joyce Byers, Mr. Clark the science teacher, and Papa. Eleven's Papa, as she called him, but he was really an evil, terrible man, and his real name's Dr. Brenner. So, after this video's done, you'll know how to make 4 more cool Stranger Things characters. And pretty soon, I will be doing Season 2 characters. So, stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm going to show you how to build these awesome characters. First up is Chief Jim Hopper. Now, as you can see, there's a little bit of yellow skin showing right by his collar. So you kind of know what happened. I switched out this torso's yellow hands for flesh tone hands in white. So there's a little bit of yellow left over. If you want to paint that, you can. I don't paint on Legos, so I'm just going to leave that. I think it looks fine. I used Thor's original face from the old Avengers sets because Hopper has a big beard. I couldn't find a face that was shaved right here and kind of stubbly, but then had the full beard right here. I tried using the new Thor, but that just didn't work. Now, his alternate expression does show, but if you're ever doing a shot from the back in a stop motion, say, just replace it with a head that doesn't have an alternate expression. That way, it looks normal. And if you're wondering where I got the body and legs, they're from the Swamp Police Chief. It was just in the starter set for the Swamp Police from Lego City. So yeah, really easy to get. Now moving on to Joyce Byers, or Will's mom, I made using Tina Goldstein's torso and legs from the Newt's Magical Case of Creatures. And then I used Tina Goldstein's face from the Dimensions pack that came out in 2016 because this one has the wrinkles around the mouth to show kind of how she's stressed out and she's really looking for Will, and she is worried and scared and she's trying to find him any way possible. And then Galadriel from Lord of the Rings, I used his hair because she has long hair. She's all stressed. She's not worried about haircuts. She's worried about finding her son, Will. Now, moving on to Mr. Clark. Scott Clark, or Mr. Clark, the science teacher, a.k.a. the Samwise Gamgee, a.k.a. the unsung hero of Stranger Things Season 1. Mr. Clark, the forever dedicated science teacher to helping kids learn science. He's one of my favorite side characters besides Bob in Season 2. Poor Bob. He didn't deserve his fate. But Mr. Clark uses Jacob's head from Newt's Case of Magical Creatures and Jacob's hair from Newt's Case of Magical Creatures, or the collectible minifigures series, and then Lupin's torso and legs from the 2011 Harry Potter line. So that is Mr. Clark. And now, moving on to Dr. Brenner. Papa, or Dr. Brenner, is an older person, so I decided to use Han Solo's face from the Millennium Falcon for The Force Awakens because he has the perfect facial expression for Brenner, I think. And then his hair, I used the new Madam Hooch from the collectible minifigures, no, not the collectible minifigures series, the Bricktober pack, because the old Madam Hooch, her hair was a little bit of a darker gray. This hair's a lighter gray, so it looks white in the light, which is the hair that he has. I don't have very many white hair pieces, so I had to do with what I had. And then his torso and legs are Jacob's from the collectible minifigures series, because he was the one that I could find that had a suit and tie. So that's Dr. Brenner. Here's one last look at all the adults from Stranger Things Season 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you've enjoyed this series of Stranger Things characters. But for now, this has been Ben from the LEGO family, and I bid you farewell.